Hi there, everyone. This is Darkside2K7, aka Solid Sky Chaser. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. This is one crazy ass trade that I haven't heard of one. Well, for starters, what am I talking about? Well, the Brooklyn Nets has traded NBA superstar James Harden to Philadelphia 76ers to acquire Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond. It's crazy. I know, right? And this is hours before today's trade deadline. Let me read this, okay? This from ESPN. Brooklyn Nets trade James Harden to the Philadelphia 76ers for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and Andre Drummond. Sources say. The Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers agreed to a blockbuster trade just hours before the Thursday's deadline. With James Harden and Paul Millsap going to Philadelphia, and Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round draft picks going to Brooklyn. Brooklyn will receive Philadelphia's unprotected 2022 first-round pick with the right to defer it to the 2013, as well as a protected 2027 first-round pick over to Wojcicki. That pick will remain top 8 protected in 2028 and will turn into a second one and $2 million in cash if it doesn't convey in either season. The deal allows both teams to move on from unhappy superstars who have been seeking trades. For Philadelphia, it means the end of what has been a months-long saga surrounding Ben Simmons, who was asked to be traded shortly after the Sixers lost to the Atlanta Hawks in the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs last year. Even though that motherfucker can't shoot worth a damn. Like, seriously. He never makes a fucking free throw. He only made 5 shots in the fourth quarter in that 7-game series with Atlanta. After that, that's it. He would not literally take a fucking shot. Sorry, my nose is all stubborn. Outside of the brief cameo at practice in the mid-October in the middle of training camp, Simmons hasn't been around the team since and didn't play a single game this season. Sources told ESPN Romana Silva that Simmons will continue to work with his therapist to get mentally ready to play in Brooklyn. It's a work in progress, one source close to Simmons told Silva, who's added Simmons has already spoken to Nets superstar Kevin Durant. The relationship between Harden and Nets, meanwhile, broke down in recent days, with sources telling Wojcicki that Harden has declined to formally ask for a trade due to fearing the backlash of doing so for the second time in a little more than a year. But after the Nets traded 4 first-round picks and 3 swaps, plus center Jarrett Allen and Carlos LeVert a little over a year ago, after Harden forced his way out of Houston following 8+ seasons with the Rockets, the former league MVP is now on his way again. The 76ers canceled practice Thursday afternoon, with Coach Doc Rivers saying it was the human thing to do, given all the noise that has surrounded his team over the past several months. It is strange, Rivers said. I canceled practice. There's just so much stuff that's going on. So many rumors. I just thought the human thing to do instead of the coaching thing was to just be very straightforward with our guys and tell them I get it. Everyone's name and all this stuff. So we do shoot around tomorrow with our team, guaranteed. The team will now include Harden and Millsap, but will not include Simmons and Curry, who also happens to be Rivers' son-in-law. Curry is averaging 15 points and 4 assists per game while shooting 40% from three-point range, and it has developed strong chemistry with Philadelphia superstar center Joel Embiid. Drummond will also give Brooklyn some additional size inside, something the Nets have been lacking on the rosters this season. But that wasn't enough to prevent the deal taking place. While also allowing the 76ers to retain their 2 premium young players, guard Trez Maxey and their third-year forward Matris Thybulle. Brooklyn sources told Wojcicki continue to be engaged on deals ahead of the deadline as they continue to reshape its roster. Philadelphia, meanwhile, can also move forward with the Simmons situation behind them. And with Harden reunited with 76ers president of basketball operations Daryl Morey, who traded for him in Houston. The Nets remain the consensus favorite to win the NBA title after Thursday's trade. Caesars Sportsbook kept the Nets at a 4-1 to win the championship, while shortening the 76ers from 12-1 to 7-1. Other odd makers, however, dropped Brooklyn back in the NBA title odds. The Superbook at Westgate, Las Vegas, moved the Nets from 6-1 to 10-1 Thursday. Superbook has the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns as co-favorites to win the title, each at 9-2. The 76ers and Milwaukee are next, each with 6-1. The Nets are favorites at the majority of sportsbook. The 76ers still sits one and a half game back out of first place in the Eastern Conference, and Rivers said that was credit to his players on how they handle every day that's going on. They were great. They all were great. We did watch a little bit of film. We had a lot of laughs together, and I told them about our team and how I'm proud I was of where we are at this point, he said. I think of a lot of people thought before this year without our superstar, our other superstar, we wouldn't be in this spot. And we're a game and a half out of the top spot. And that's why in return, I thought today, from a coach's standpoint, the right thing to do was allow the guys to have your day. We'll reconvene tomorrow, and where we're at is where we're at. Where they're at is with James Harden, and without the future of Ben Simmons hanging over them. So yeah, of course Stephen A. Smith, being dumbass Stephen A. Smith, he decided to make this into a big fucking thing, saying that trading James Harden to the Ben Simmons is the most stupidest thing imaginable. Like, seriously, I mean, can this guy ever I swear to God, can Stephen A. Smith shut the fuck up? Because Ben Simmons has not been a fucking headache ever since. And because of him, he completely destroyed the process. See, the 76ers had the trust the process thing. You know, the whole, tank a few years and get some first round to get or do it the draft round to get some first round picks. Tanking can work. It can work, but it won't mean shit if you don't get that chip. So, and thanks to Ben Simmons last year, the process is officially fucking dead. So, and everyone, and I'm pretty sure every Philadelphia 76ers fan is happy that Ben Simmons is gone, because man, when he didn't shoot and help the 76ers beat the Atlanta Hawks last year, he was a dead man walking in Philly. So I'm pretty sure that when he got traded, that's pretty much his way of saying, get me the fuck out of Philly. But yeah, it is what it is. James Harden is now with the 76ers, while Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond are heading to the Brooklyn Nets. I feel fucking sorry for Steve Nash to have to deal with Ben Simmons' his non-shooting ass, but it is what it is. And that's it for now. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update. Share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with your others. And that's about it. Until next time, this is Dark Side 2K7, aka Solid Sky Station, signing off. Catch you later. Peace. But seriously though, to 76ers fans, when they heard that Ben Simmons gone, they was like, thank fucking God.